What it look like TV, we back. Ever since them stimulus checks ran out, people been out here acting like they starving to death. I've never seen the type crimes I'm seeing now. And in Baltimore, it seemed like they done lost their mind. You can see the headline up there. At least 57 ATM thefts this year. Let's see what they talking about.
Tonight we are staying on top of yet another round of ATM thefts in Northeast Baltimore. This time, though, targeting 3 liquor stores. This is something, as you know, we have covered for months. The thieves try to steal the money from inside, or most of the time, they just go for the entire machine. Hello, everybody. I'm Rick Ritter.
You saw that, and you heard that right. You probably was like me and thought they was going in there crowbarring it open no. They stealing the whole machine. The whole kit and caboodle. Ninjas done lost their mind.
Kizzy Zaza, welcome to those of you watching on CBS News Baltimore and on WJZ TV. Kelsey Kushner spoke with victims all day today, and one store owner says he actually caught 2 men carrying the machine out of the store.
Well, this spot right here is where that ATM used to be. That is until 2 men came into this shop and picked it up and carried it out the front door. I spoke with the owner, who tells me that he is just one of several liquor stores who were targeted in this area, and that trend is concerning.
The females just stole the ATM machine.
Another round of ATM thefts targeting Northeast Baltimore.
You go in the store and you just walk out with the ATM machine. This the plan? How many ATM machines you think you gonna get, honestly, until you end up in jail for the next 7 to 10 years? It's amazing to me that people think they actually gonna get away with this in the long term. And on top of that, it's small business. And I hate to be rude or mean what it's gonna be taken like, but if y'all want any store, y'all want the liquor store. Shooting yourself in the foot all the way around on this one. This makes no sense.
But it was just crazy. I mean, like, I ain't know what to think.
Will Johnson works at Ham's Liquors and says around 8:30 Thursday night, 2 men walked inside the store on Bel Air Road and walked out with the entire ATM.
And they just grabbed it down, snatched the wires out, and ran out the door.
The owner says the pair took off in a minivan with $1,000 in cash.
I'm shocked. I don't know. What can I do?
Ham's Liquors wasn't the only victim that night. Down the street, Crosstown Discount Liquor says this man unsuccessfully tried to break into their ATM. And at Six Packs Liquor Store, employees confirmed they too were a target.
That the same person attempted to take the ATM from his other store.
And a fourth location, the New York Chicken and Grill on East Baltimore Street, where city police say earlier that day, 2 men in a Dodge Caravan attempted to steal their ATM. For months, ATM smash and grabs have been plaguing the city.
Machine, I just bought it to the 6 months ago, new one.
No sense.
Employees like Johnson say the trend is concerning.
Come in here and take the ATM. That's crazy.
Now, police say that they are investigating 21 incidents regarding ATM thefts. They have not said if all of these cases are related, but they did say that they are looking for 2 men who are driving a light blue Dodge Caravan with Maryland tags. They're asking if anybody has any information to contact them. In Baltimore, Kelsey Kushner.
Now, I'm pretty sure that may have been shocking. But this one right here.
I vote to push for change. When we all vote, we can elect people.
I'll mute it. But this next one. If you thought that was bad and brazen.
The attempt to smash and grab continues tonight. Police are investigating yet another business break-in after brazen thieves try to get their hands on an ATM, leaving behind major damage to businesses and causing unease for store owners across Baltimore City. Welcome to those of you watching on CBS News Baltimore and on WJZ TV. I'm Vic Carter.
And I'm Rick Ritter. And this is certainly an issue WJZ has been following for years, and it is happening over and over. The most recent attempt over the weekend in Northeast Baltimore.
While the thieves weren't able to take the machine, they didn't walk away empty-handed. This all comes as Baltimore City is seeing yet another wave of this kind of crime. WJZ's Live, Annie Rose Ramos has been visiting businesses throughout the city all day.
And Annie Rose, you actually obtained exclusive video of a recent ATM theft caught on camera?
That's right, Rick. We're in Midtown here at a deli where 10 days ago there used to be an ATM sitting right here until thieves broke in, picked it up, and took it out their two front doors. Now, Rick, if you come along with me, I'm going to show you across the street.
Now notice, across the street is a Chipotle. And she said they were in Midtown. This isn't, you know, the little liquor store in the outskirts or the little liquor store in the hood. This is downtown. You can look around, you can see it's supposedly the business district. Let's see.
There is a tobacco store. The owner of the tobacco store tells me that a year ago, thieves tried to do the very same thing to them too, but they failed. They couldn't do it. So they left behind a dented machine and an owner living in fear of the day they may return. Watching money being stolen from your store. That's what employees at University Market and Deli are forced to do.
This is no good.
The surveillance video from early Saturday morning 2 weeks ago capturing it all on camera. You can see the suspects pulling up here in a convertible. One gets out.
They're going to have to be using that big behind crowbar to somehow the hood done figured out how to use a crowbar to get the cash box out of the ATM. Has to be. 3 guys show up in the convertible. That has to be the plan. My man got the super big crowbar. Brothers are ingenious, man.
Open the front door of the deli, then breaking into the second door. One suspect letting a second in to help them. Once inside, the two of them ripping the ATM open, grabbing the ATM broken into pieces and pulling it out the front doors. Once outside, they're met by a third suspect waiting for them. They open the convertible top and put the ATM in the back, driving off in what police say is a silver BMW.
Yes, sir.
These guys went in the store, snatched the ATM, dropped the top on the BM, threw the ATM in the back seat, and sped off.
A silver BMW, a 6 Series, 2-door, with a South Carolina tag. It's occupied by...
It wasn't even a 4-door. I don't think y'all realize. The real question is, for the robbers, this is a serious question. Because you obviously didn't think this through all the way to the long run. For the criminals that committed this act, that stole an ATM from a store in a 2-door BMW. My only question is, who was sitting on who lap on the getaway drive? Somebody had to be sitting on somebody's lap. I'm just being real. Who was sitting on who lap? This was the dumbest plan ever.
Males, two with dark clothing and one with a royal blue hoodie.
This is audio from a police scanner recorded on Saturday, talking about 3 suspects and a silver BMW. Comes up again, this time robbing 6-pack liquors in Northeast Baltimore.
Said caller report subject broke into the liquor store and now is driving on Bel Air Road towards the city.
In Baltimore City, there have been at least 15 ATM thefts in the past 4 months and 7 attempted thefts, like the one at Six Packs. Some now advocating for stricter penalties.
If you saw in this last one, let's scroll this back just a little bit. Right there. I just want to. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I think it's an 8 over there. Now, if you heard them mention at that one previous interview, they got $1,000 out the Mac machine. It's 8 people here trying to get one ATM. Let's just say it had $3,000 in it. Say they got one. It's 8 people there. That's $375 a piece. Y'all putting y'all lives totally on the line for. This don't make no sense, man. But this is dragging on way too long. I think y'all got the point. They done lost their mind in Baltimore. And to anybody that thinks stealing ATMs is a good idea, think about it, man. This one makes no sense. You gonna get caught. And to be honest with you, you deserve to get caught. What it look like TV. Y'all be good. I'm out.